guys, I am here to talk to you today about another comic book that I really enjoy that also happens to be on Hoopla, and that is the new-ish Ms. Marvel series. I have the first 4 volumes that I own personally because I really enjoy it, and I think the first 3 are all on Hoopla. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the teaser text and then talk to you guys about what I really enjoyed about this book. Presenting the international sensation, the all-new Ms. Marvel. Kamala Khan is an ordinary girl from Jersey City, until she's suddenly empowered with extraordinary gifts. But who truly is the new Ms. Marvel? Teenager? Muslim? Inhuman? Find out as she takes the Marvel Universe by storm. When Kamala discovers the dangers of her newfound powers, she also unlocks a secret behind them. Is Kamala ready to wield these immense gifts? Or will the weight of the legacy before her prove too much to bear? Kamala has no idea either, but she's coming for you, Jersey. It's history in the making from the acclaimed writer G. Willow Wilson and beloved artist Adrian Alphona. So the first thing I really like about this book is the character of Kamala herself. She is super relatable as an everyday high school teenage girl. I love how she's drawn, like here when she's woken up and her hair is all shaggy all over the place. She's really funny and spastic, and she's a very relatable character. Even though she has these superpowers that she's developed, she's very much outside of those superpowers, just your average everyday teenage girl. I think one of my favorite parts about Kamala's struggle as she's trying to figure out how to use her new superpowers is that she's very awkward about it. She doesn't always have control over her powers, and when she does, she's not really sure how to wield them. She very much has to learn how to use her powers, and that comes through a lot of mistakes and awkwardness and crushed and broken buildings. And it really feels like what would happen if an everyday teenager was suddenly just gifted with immense power. Another thing I really like about Kamala is that she has everyday problems like everyday teenagers and everyday people have. Even though there's this big overarching conflict of her as this new superhero and these, evil villains who are kind of lurking in the dark, her real main conflict is her very strict parents and the rules that they've put on her that she feels like are very unfair. And her dealing with issues because she's a girl and being treated differently within her community as a girl. And it's really those conflicts that are at the forefront of Kamala's mind most of the story, even when the super villains start to really emerge in the second part of the book. The other thing I really like about this book is it really does, even just through the artwork and the covers, you can tell that it's asking us to really question what our views of a superhero are. When we think of the word superhero, what type of person comes into our mind? And really something that's addressed in the first book a whole lot is the idea that Kamala doesn't look like your typical superhero. She looks different, and she even struggles as she's becoming Ms. Marvel to really think about who she is as this emerging superhero, and what superheroes look like and how they act, and how Kamala herself defies a lot of the stereotypes that we usually associate with superheroes. Overall, if you are a longtime fan of comic books, or if you're kind of new to comic books like I was when I started this, I think it is a great read for either of those type of readers. I think you will enjoy it, and it's out there for you to read. This text and other volumes are available in Hoopla for checkout. You'll just go in and search for it. It's there. It is important to note that Ms. Marvel's series is rated grades 8 and up. There is some minor comic violence and some swearing in the text, so just a heads up about that. Guys, this is also a good time to notice that there are tons of comics available in Hoopla in that comic section, and it might be a good idea to check those out.